We're live, Your Honor.
Good deal. Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's, April the 9th, 2024. It's about 8:46, I guess, 8:47. And we have a public hearing this morning. Our agenda includes consider the advisability of the creation of a public improvement district, as we call this a PID, PID, for those of you that like acronyms, to make certain improvements over certain property located within Liberty County. So Catherine, I'm going to turn this over to you, and you can explain to us what a PID is and where it is and what it is and what it's going to be like.
Sure. Well, this specific bid, the Public Improvement District, is Project Gemini.
Can you hear me, Leon? Leon, can you hear us? You're on mute.
Jake, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can now.
Okay.
Like I was saying, this involves Project Gemini. It is a development in the county, and I actually have some representatives from Project Gemini here today, and I'm going to ask that they come up and address the court and kind of explain to the court and the public what's going on here today.
Yeah, thank y'all. If you would, give us your name and I guess where you're from and all that kind of good stuff. I've already mentioned before, but
Absolutely.
what happens is we have reporters that happen to be watching things, and
Absolutely.
they're going to want to write a story about it. They want to know who you are. Okay.
Yes, sir. Russell Bird with Ellison Development.
Scott Bean with Hollis Hill and Associates.
Okay.
Hollis Hill is the financial advisor.
Right, yeah, special district.
Special district advisor.
Okay.
So Ellison Development is a development company. We have a piece of property over off of 59. And a PID is a public improvement district, as you know. Our PID, the one we're proposing, is a cash flow PID. It's a PID where and we've made this presentation to you guys before, you probably remember. A cash flow PID means that there's no bonds sold by the county or anyone else. And it's just so the money that's being raised off the taxes of the homeowners that in the subdivision only is what reimburses the development costs to the developer. Sort of like a MUD, but over a longer period of time. A MUD, if you know about MUDs, they sell bonds up front and reimburse the developer. We're going to be taking 21 years to get our money back. It's a long process.
Yeah.
Only the homeowners that live in the subdivision pay the taxes. They know about it. When they buy there, they have to sign documents that say that.
Let's state that again. Only the homeowners that live within the boundaries of the PID itself pay for the PID.
Yes, sir. And even more direct, only the homeowners that live on the lots. No other entity or land gets taxed.
Yeah.
But the homes themselves in the PID.
And they know this up front whenever you sell them the lot or the
Well, we
home.
sell them the house, yeah.
The house. Okay.
Yes, sir. There'll be a disclosure notice, 2 disclosure notices before there's a binding document that talks about the PID and the exact amounts and the term.
Yeah, and the great thing about this type of PID also is that it goes away. Where a MUD district never goes away.
Yeah.
The PID,
They just enlarge.
yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they can.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Our actual plans and everything are going through the process with the county for the development, but the PIDs is kind of the first thing to bring to the
And it's a
board.
set amount, stays at that amount, it doesn't go up and down.
Correct. And it's based upon a certain amount per lot, not the home value, right? Scott?
Right, it's based on, it's a per lot assessment for each lot.
So it'll never go up, never go down, it never change until that tax goes away.
And I think we had discussed before that the landowner has the option to pay it out or pay it off
Yes.
without, instead of doing the monthly.
Yeah. Tell them a little bit more about this.
So there's a principal amount of levy on each lot, and the homeowner has the right to pay that principal amount in any year of the 21-year term. They can pay it up front, pay it year 5, and we keep an amortization schedule for each lot that shows what the payoff balance is.
Mhm.
And just for this morning, what's happened is there's a public hearing, which is required by the state statute. And then there's 2 resolutions after the public hearing.
Mhm.
And if those are successful, then the pit is created. Now, that doesn't entitle the developer to anything at that point. It's just, we have a pit created. The next action would be to come back to Commissioner's Court with a development agreement that lays out the exact terms of the pit. So everybody's on the same page. If y'all want the infrastructure publicly bid, you can include that in the development agreement.
Yeah.
Anything else? So,
Okay. Any questions? Leon, got any questions?
No, not at this time. Well, I do one. You actually have a board with this?
there's no board. It's a direct Commissioner's Court. Typically, the city or the county will hire a company such as my company to administer the day-to-day affairs of the pit. And that's paid for by the administrative charge on the pit assessment in the subdivision, no other fund.
So when a property owner pays this fee, let's say, it goes directly into what and where?
So Commissioner, these are terms that will be decided when we come back with an agreement. Typically, I don't know, Scott, do y'all usually put those funds, y'all have those
I
funds?
didn't have the last part of the question.
Okay, he's asking where those funds are going.
Right, so typically we'll have Liberty County include that on the property tax bill. It'll be a pit assessment, not pit.
Mhm.
And then that will go into Liberty County, and then they will send the money to, I guess whoever would hold that here.
Probably the tax assessor.
Tax assessor, and then there would be a PID or revenue fund, and the developer would be reimbursed out of that fund.
And I think it's worth noting for the court and for the public that these funds that are collected, they go to benefit the people in that development, right? They go to benefit the construction of roads, amenities, that kind of thing.
Right. In maintenance. Yeah, okay. And where's the location of this development again?
It is east of 59, it's right by Splendora. We're actually in Splendora's water district.
Okay,
And we actually sold them an acre and a half for a new water plant that they're gonna build to supply water. And we'll have our own sewer plant on site
okay,
and it'll drain, but yeah, it's about a mile east, I guess,
yeah,
of 59
okay.
by Splendora.
And for reference, would you remind the court how large this development is?
It's about 550 lots. It's not huge, but it's
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 totally
decent
every-
size. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna ask, you've had the opportunity to visit with the school district by now, I'm sure. And that's gonna be Splendora, or is that gonna be Cleveland?
To be honest with you, we haven't.
You haven't? Okay. I'll advise you that you
We
need to.
should do that.
Yeah, okay,
Let them know we're coming.
yeah. And you know what your timeline is.
Right.
For development and then, I mean, if you see it in the next 5 years, they need to know in the next 5 years.
Yeah, it'll probably be, we're hoping built out in the next 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Probably will be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
one of
need.
the things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll find that out because
We will.
proximity
And we've
to
also-
Splendora might be.
I don't know. Commissioner Whitmar's not here, but we also have an agreement with him to help improve the road coming to our neighborhood.
Mhm.
What road is that, right?
East River Road.
East River.
Precinct.
It's on District 370. So we're gonna help repave East River from the county line to, I think it's 370. From the county line to the stop sign past our development.
And that's something that we'll bring back to the court
Yeah.
along with
Right.
the pit agreement.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it being an agreement with Commissioner Whitmire, but it shouldn't be an agreement for the entire court.
Right.
Yeah,
Could probably be a road use improvement agreement, yes, that will require court approval.
thank you.
Would that include like emergency services too? Would they be able to? How's that gonna work? How would the PID work for like law enforcement, fire, EMS.
Those services are not included in the, this is just capital improvements, roads and water lines, storm sewers.
I mean, 500 homes is going to impact.
Fire department, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
mean, that's something we need to take into consideration.
PIDs are typically for capital.
right. Okay. We hear you, Bill. That's gonna be a problem for everybody. Yeah. And sheriff too. All right. Okay. Leon, got any more questions?
That's it.
All right. Thank y'all. Appreciate you being here today. Yes, sir.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. All right, Kathy, you got anything else you need to?
Not at this time, Judge.
Okay. All right, and it's 8:58. We're going to close out this public hearing at this time and get ready for Commissioners Court to commence very, very shortly.